Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back for a little Anime Monday, reacting to anime on Monday. And today I'm continuing My Hero Academia Season 3 with episode 21, What's the Big Idea? So, last time I did episode 19, actually, which is kind of like the first part of it, seems to be kind of a two-parter. Last one was rescue exercises, so they're continuing their test. Second part of the exam for their provisional licenses. So episode 20, it seemed to be more of like an OVA kind of. I did watch it. I didn't react to it though. It actually came up at a good time because I wouldn't have been able to do an episode last week anyway. But yeah, so I did watch it and I enjoyed it, but I think it was fine to skip. It seemed to be setting up a movie anyway, so I don't know if the movie came out after season 3 or what, or at that exact time when that OVA style episode dropped. They weren't calling it OVA, they said like a special episode or something. And OVAs usually aren't during a season itself, but it was, kind of the main characters for the most part, doing a flashback to them doing a test with All Might, Midnight, and some of the other teachers that had to figure something out. Deku figured out what the deal was with that, the robbery situation, but then they still failed, I guess, or whatever. It's because they didn't realize that All Might, the villain, wasn't actually dead or whatever. So it was an amusing little episode. People are acting their roles, especially Cad-chan and everything like that, acting predictably. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into the main storyline here with the rescue exercises. So what's the big idea? Well, maybe that's what they're going to be saying when they see, what is it, Gang Orca coming up, one of the heroes, Orca and his crew, I guess, coming to throw a wrench in things just when the different schools are even starting to work together. They're starting to do better with the exercises here. Deku's carrying a kid or a guy who's maybe a little person or something, who's part of this whole, I can't remember what the name of it is, but there's this whole crew of people who this is their job, I guess, to be professional people in danger or whatever, professional people getting rescued. Last time they were doing a bunch of little kind of like breaking fourth wall type things almost, where since our society is so many quirks and heroes or whatever, this does make sense to have something like this. So they're having some fun with it. But yeah, something else I forgot to kind of talk about at the recap last time was the one guy, let me see what my man's name is here, has been mean mugging Todoroki, and Todoroki like asked him what his deal was last time. He said he doesn't like his family, so there's some issue with Endeavor, which is not terribly surprising, but Todoroki doesn't seem to know what it is. Specifically with Yorashi, this guy. Whirlwind is his quirk. So he's a first year student as well, but most of his other classmates with him there are second year, I believe. Anyway, let's see if we find more about that this time too. What they're gonna do to combat Gang Orca and get their licenses. Let's do it. Well, I feel like there's no emitter I didn't pass there. I would assume mostly everyone did. Well, maybe not. I mean, who knows about Inuyasha and Todoroki there? They obviously messed up, but then got it together at the end. The teamwork, was that enough to push them over? Did they? I think they said if they fall below 50 points. Obviously, we didn't see what they marked them, but did they do enough to save themselves at the end there? We'll see. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that's like a cliffhanger, but anyway. So most of the episode was about those two. And yeah, even Orca picked up on it, like saying like you reap what you sow or whatever, but basically it is like by not being Endeavor is like a messed up dude, and that's how that's how parents can affect their kids in a negative way, but by trying to get back at his father, he just started acting like him, basically. We see in the flashback here, and that we knew that anyway from season 1 and everything. That's how it used to be, only focusing on what's in front of him, but only to get, so Endeavor only cares about being the #1 hero, and then Todoroki only cares about going against Endeavor. So, and then he was saying too, like, they hadn't made up a little bit, or he had accepted things a little bit, will accept his help and stuff, but training or whatever, but he admitted there's still some hate there, which is definitely gonna be the case. Can't get over it that quickly. And then Inuyasha, yeah, I mean, he's pretty naive, I guess. Like, I mean, it was a little far to be that so shocked if one hero doesn't treat you badly or whatever, or ignores you. But I guess he was trying to he didn't necessarily blame Todoroki for that right away, or he thought he could still try to be friends with him or something, but then he saw what happened there. But maybe they will all get past this now. Obviously they did work together then. With his personality, I guess he's just so gung-ho about everything. So we've seen a couple characters like that. Like, there's certain characters who think like this is the way the world should be, this world they're in, and everyone should follow, whether hero or otherwise, everyone should follow this way or whatever. So his thing is like heroes need to be passionate or whatnot. And then the whole thing with their eyes or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. It should be interesting. And then we get more insight at the beginning into how this year's test was created. So they don't always do that ball thing from the first round. I guess it would make sense either to change it up each year anyway, so people don't know what their can plan. Obviously they could already plan against UA because of their tournament thing, but contestants or the test takers wouldn't be able to plan how to win necessarily. But the second part was because of All Might, I guess. So that's the recurring theme this season, with All Might's essential retirement. They're realizing that there's no replacement. I guess they don't realize there kind of is with Deku coming up, but he's not going to be as charismatic probably as All Might in the same way with his personality. We'll see. He might get there eventually as an adult, but clearly they're different personality-wise. Yeah. But yeah, it makes sense. They're trying to look forward and give the new prospective heroes, professional heroes, a harder test, because it's going to be harder for them, but also one that's focused on them having more teamwork than individual. So yeah, the schools are helping again this time. Even the other guy too with Deku, Shindo or whatever his name is, he likes to be in charge, it seems like, but he has a pretty good quirk too, so maybe we'll see him again in the future, I don't know. But yeah, we'll find out the results next time, I guess, with episode 22. Do join me back for that one. Do subscribe if you're not already. But until then, I'm gonna ride the wind on out of here. Peace.